Welcome back. I wanted to do a quick video on or discussing my plans, my continuing plans working on shadow work. Initially, I was going to be working with, I forget the name of the book, In the Shadow of the 13 Moons or something like that. But I feel like for right now, this is the book I need to be working with. This deals with shadow work, working with the dark goddess archetypes. And this book actually takes a very Jungian approach, or, well, I don't want to say approach, but a lot of what they discuss in here as to why you may feel the way you do or understanding the shadow side of yourself is very much Jungian based, but it's not that I don't want to say that their techniques are Jungian per se, but it's there are elements of that, and but the whole process of shadow work and everything is very much a Jungian approach in which they take in this book. The first goddess you work with is Lilith. Now, I've already started reading this book, and I am going to do, they have a ritual in here. You have a ritual with every dark goddess archetype that they work with in this book. And I will be doing that tomorrow, on Saturday. And I haven't quite decided how I'm going to go about this. I think maybe I will work with a dark goddess each month. I think that might be what I'm going to do. I'm not quite sure, but I think that might be what I'm feeling like I should be doing. But in this book, you get information on each goddess. It talks about different aspects of her or her in different lore. You have references to Lilith in the Old Testament and some other doctrines. They quickly discuss some of the ways in which she is referred to. One such as being a child killer. They go briefly into that, or why she might be seen as that. What the mentality behind categorizing her in some of these aspects were. You see Lilith in different, like I said, in different, not different different doctrines, but different societies. Babylonian, Sumerian. You see in the Jewish faith, also in regards to Kabbalah, things like that. So, part of the ritual, they say, these are my pages. I'm working on a vision board, so these are some of my cutouts that I have. And I just stuck them in here. But some of the things they would like you to have for your ritual is a picture of Lilith, mainly the Sumerian plate, which this is it. This is how she's depicted in a few works of art, not just Sumerian, but this is how she's depicted a lot of the time. So with these aspects, they also wanted you to have like a sensual picture of like beautiful, sensual women. I don't know about that. I don't feel that would help me connect. So I found another picture of Lilith. Obviously, this is an artist's rendition. This is not like historical work like this one. But I found this one, and I very much like this depiction of Lilith. Also, one of the things they would like for you to have are owl feathers or some kind of feathers for your altar for the ceremony. I don't have any feathers. Don't think I'll be able to get my hands on any. So I thought it would also be good just to have a picture of an owl as well. So 2 birds with 1 stone. But I very much like this picture. And I think, I'm not sure, I almost feel like I need to set up some kind of sacred space after the fact for her. We'll see how it goes this month and working with her energies and see if that's something that I'm continued called to do even after working with her. So But I've only read about Lilith so far. But so far, I would say this is a very good book to use for your shadow work. I think this would be great in getting it to connect with yourself, especially women, to connect with yourself, or for men to connect with that feminine aspect. This will help break those barriers, I feel, that we all have in ourselves that we put up for whatever reason. Like I said, working, what did I say? I don't know. Working with Lilith, it would help overcome like your sexual repression. I grew up Catholic, and as such, there's quite obviously a lot of sexual repression that happens within that faith. And even though that is not something that I follow now, that is something that is very much still ingrained in me, and something that I very much would like to overcome. I feel almost sometimes like trapped within my own self. Like there's this other part of me that is screaming to get out, and I don't know how to let her out. I don't know how to explain it, but that's pretty much what it is. And so, as part of my goal in doing shadow work this year is to basically make myself whole and to be more me, the me that I know that I am, that for whatever reason I have different barriers up or different aspects of myself locked away, for whatever reason, for various reasons. So that's really one of the main reasons why I'm doing the shadow work this year, and to become a stronger person and a better person, and to be that strong female figure for my daughters. So, but yes, so I thought I would briefly come on and show you what I have planned. I'm continuing my shadow work, and I'm going to be using this book. And I'll briefly, I guess I'll show you what goddesses they cover in here. I think I might have before, but also the two authors, with each one, they give you their experiences with these goddesses as well. And also their experiences after doing the ritual or something similar to. So anyways, it starts off with Lilith, and then Inanna, Pele, Medusa, Kali, Sekhmet, Hecate, and then the triple goddess working with the shadow. With Lilith, you see a little bit, they make a little bit of connection with Inanna. They also make connection with Lilith and Eve, and basically how they are two opposites. Eve is more of the repressed form or feminine archetype, whereas Lilith is more free sexually. So yeah, I've enjoyed my read with this book. Like I said, I'm going to start the ritual Saturday, and I really think I'm going to do a month with each goddess. I think that's what I might do. But I will be sure to keep you updated on what's going on or how this is going for me. And I'll even do an actual review or discussion of the book at a later time. So thank you for watching, and blessed be.